first thing I do when I wake up every morning is to refresh my Twitter page over and over again. No notification of new comments. It is never a good sign for me to begin the whole day with. What I am expecting is his comments. He loves me more than he did before. He's just too shy to tell me. He likes the fact that he can love me in secret, and I know it. Oh, right, he is my ex-boyfriend. I like to play this hide-and-seek with him. I always have my ways of luring him out, giving in and eventually show up. We've unfollowed each other on Twitter after the breakup. I tweet about everything in my life, just because I know that he visits my page quite often just to see what I'm doing. I know that he comes to my page just to see what I'm doing. He must have read every single one, but he barely comments on them. He is just too shy, and I just know it. There was this one time where I posted a picture of myself in the hospital. He commented on it right away. See, he cares about me. I just need more evidence of it, of the fact that he's still in love with me, and I just have to push harder. My roommate Emma is a great help. She is a great photographer. What she does is that she takes fantastic shots and photoshops me with other guys together. The process takes ages, but it's worth it. Sometimes I can feel his jealousy through the screen when he sees these photos of me and all these other guys. I always like the way he becomes jealous because of me, and I feast upon that jealousy. I just love it when he has no other ways to express his love apart from being jealous. He will surrender soon. Valentine's Day is the big day. I'll ace him in our game and finish it with success. I bought a bouquet of flowers and a gift. Emma and I stood in that cold, windy day for a picture shoot, which took us ages to get. It was freezing, but my goal is calling out to me. It's supporting me. Finally, we got the photo. That was beautiful. I stood in the wind. My hair flied and the smile was perfect, as how it would have been if I was in commercial. He will be impressed. I rushed home and ready for his comment. Refreshing the page as usual. All of a sudden, his newly uploaded photo caught my attention. It was a photo of a table of yummy dishes at his house, with captions that says, "I'm so full and thank you," with a smiling face and a heart. I recognized that curtain in the background, the one that I bought. I checked and finally, I had to admit, that was him with his new girlfriend. And I have just officially become Miss Past. I said nothing, stared at the screen for the whole night. I felt like I was being a fool. Then I began to stay away from Twitter. I decided to live my life, not his. At least I too have a life and friends. We go shopping, we go out for afternoon tea, for dinner. I dance with my friends, I cook for them. At least I am happy. On a normal shopping day, after a big haul, we walked on the street and it started to rain. We ran on the street, someone bumped into me and spilled coffee on my favorite coat. I felt so sick after all this. I tweeted, "I feel empty and desperate. The hole inside me is getting bigger and bigger time after time. I'm lost." After that, I had a very nice of tea. Then the rain stopped, and I found that coffee stain on my top was actually so small that no one would actually have noticed it. It is actually not that bad of a day. In fact, it had been wonderful. After all, weather in England does give people mood swings, and the coat is black anyway. I checked my Twitter. I received 152 comments and retweets. I remembered that was 4:04 p.m. People were saying, "Where are you? Are you okay? Is that all about your ex-boyfriend? You shouldn't take him so serious. You deserve better. Don't do anything silly. Do not end up your life. I'm always here to talk." And among these 152 comments, I found him. He asked, "Is everything alright?" All my friends, colleagues, and classmates started to care about me. It had me all excited and pumped up. I had a second look at the last tweet. It did look like I was going to commit suicide. That was thrilling. I was trembling with pleasure. Just in one day, one tweet, all these people started to care every detail of my life. I can't even remember why I was upset. I can tell them I was okay. But this is my stage. This is my show. I can't let everything simply fly away that I've got it all in my hand. People would turn to me and accuse me of being a liar. I just cannot let this happen. This is the feast that I should enjoy in. I hesitated for a bit, but eventually I did post "Goodbye, my life." When I clicked send, I was about to burst out into tears. I felt I was shining in that moment. That was the extra scene just added for all my audiences. What followed was thousands of comments and retweets. They've even created a tag for me. #SaveAmy. It was incredible. My ex-boyfriend even texted me. In the comment bar, they praised how pretty I was. They felt sorry to lose someone like me. I felt fulfilled. It was like a dream. That feeling followed by blood went through every corner of my body. Suddenly, I heard door knocking, which brought me back into the real world. Have they found me? I can hear them saying, "You sure she lives here?" "Yes, her college classmates told me. Just break through." I cannot imagine how pathetic I will appear to be when they eventually enter, and what will they see? A happy me sitting in front of my computer? There's no going back. I had to do something. The show deserved a finale. I can still hear the noises on the other side of my door. They are about to come in. I told myself to come down, come down. Then I saw that bottle of sleeping pills.
It was a sunny day. I was on my way to my first date. She bumped into me. She was shocked for a second, and then she went crazy. She began to scream very loud in that square. I can even hear the echoes. I was embarrassed. I was trying to stop her. I really tried. I said sorry countless times. She wouldn't listen. I can't really understand what she was saying. I was so terrified. I tried to back away. She probably noticed it, and then she went mad, threw her coffee cup at me. I was too afraid to say anything else. Then I watched her run away. I was confused. Why was she going all melodramatic? After all, I was the one who had coffee spilled on my shirt.
I was her neighbor. She lived on the first floor. Sometimes I can see her through the big window. She looked sad every day. I tried to talk to her, but she ignored me all the time. Sometimes when I passed by her window, I can hear music coming out from her room. I looked up. She was dancing with her toy bear. I can even hear she was talking to it and her laughter. Such a weird woman.
We waited until the housekeeper opened the door for us, and we rushed into her apartment, then found her in the bathroom. I saw her and she was bleeding. She looked exhausted. My mind went totally blank. I simply did not know what to make of the scene. They ran to her, took her out. Things happened just in 1 second. When I finally got my senses back, the bathroom was already empty. I saw that bowl of flower petals floating in the bathtub. They were no longer fresh. Under the dim light of the bathroom, they looked pale and miserable. All of a sudden, I felt sorry for that girl, for her fate. Then I realized I actually barely even knew that girl.
Said to